In the Ritual G6 line, we'll have two different blocker options, the G6 and the G6.1. These are both available in senior sizes, in the E Plus model and also in the Pro Plus model. The main differences between choosing between a G6 and a 6.1 will be the type of board shape that you think would most benefit your game or is most similar to what you're already used to. The G6 board has a thicker board and less curve, specifically a 20-degree board curve. The G6.1 has a slightly thinner board and more curve higher up on the board, and this is a 35-degree board curve. Between each of these board options become distinct and specific performance advantages. If you're thinking about rebound elevation, a G6 board would be more likely for pucks to hit and deflect high into the glass. A 6.1 would give you a little bit more control towards steering and directing pucks into a corner. The thicker board of a G6 provides maximum rebound speed, and the thinner board, the more curved board, still will produce a faster rebound speed. The benefits of coverage in a G6 blocker, because the board is thicker and flatter, it presents larger towards the shooter. The benefit of a curved board is that from a lower angle, from the aerial angle of the puck, you're less likely to have more pucks that would just miss the top of your blocker or prevents pucks from just skipping over the top of the blocker. When comparing the weight of the blockers, you'll find that they're both extremely lightweight. The 6.1, having a slightly thinner board, would just edge out the G6 in the weight category. Lastly, you want to consider the mobility. Both have the exact same cuff designs, but with the higher curve of a 6.1, you might find a little bit more comfort in a paddle down situation. When choosing between a G6 or a 6.1, it really is not this one's better or this one is worse. It's what do you put the most value on? Is it rebound speed? Is it rebound elevation? Is it wrist mobility? Is it weight? Each of these blockers has distinct performance advantages over the other. It's ultimately up to you to decide. Another key difference between the G6 and the 6.1 is that on a stock blocker, the G6 has a removable palm, whereas the G6.1 has a fixed liner that's not removable. On the back of both of these blockers, you'll find some great new improvements. One of the first being the improved index finger protection. The index finger protection on a G6 blocker is enhanced by way of a new X-foam insert. This part is removable and slightly adjustable as well. As you can see, when I close my hand, this part completely covers my fingertips. You'll also notice great range of motion from the finger protection caps. This is achieved because the new finger protection is segmented away from the back of the board, which allows it to pull down and completely cover your fingers in any situation. You can adjust the tension of both of these sections by pulling back the tab and changing how tight or how loose you'd want it to be. To remove the new X-foam insert, you'll simply just pull this smaller Velcro tab back and then pull this tab through. Pull that tab through, and now the part is removed. And you can see inside here where the X-foam is, all throughout this component. To reattach it without the X-foam insert, simply would just pull this strap back through, and the blocker is back together. We also have our adjustable and removable blocker sidewall insert. As I mentioned, on both blockers, you have adjustment options for the cuff and for the wrist strap.